In this video, I am going to teach you how to draw some of the parts of the staff. So let's start with the bass clef today. The bass clef is this symbol right here. So when we draw it, we want to copy exactly what we see here. So start with a big circle, come up and touch the top line, come around, and stop before we get to that very bottom line. So it's kind of like a backwards C. And the two dots go in the third and fourth space, and they outline the F line. They're on either side of the F line. That's why we call this the F clef, or the bass clef. So again, start with your dot, touch the top, stop just before we get to the bottom line, and add your two dots. Okay, let's try the treble clef. The treble clef is a little trickier. I start with the dot here, underneath the staff, swoop down and come straight up. That's our first part of the staff. Do it again. Swoop down. I guess I didn't go straight up, did I? There's a little bit of an angle to that line. Do it again. Swoop down and come up. Okay, the next part has to be very precise, so watch carefully. Come around to the right side of the line that you just drew, and we're going to curve around and cross at the fourth line. So let's do that for all of our staffs that we drew. Stop at the fourth line. Stop at the fourth line. Okay, now we're ready to start the big circular part of our staff, treble clef. Come down and touch the bottom line, up and touch the second line, curve around and stop. Oh, I said that wrong. Come up and touch the third line and curve around and stop on the second line. Let's try it again. Come back to where I had the fourth line, touch bottom line, touch third line, stop on second line. And where that line stops outlines the G line of the G clef, or the treble clef. Keep trying it. Touch bottom line, touch third line, stop on second line. And then you can put all those actions together. Swoop up, fourth line, first line, third line, second line. And pretty soon, you'll be fast as that. All right, those are our two clefs. Another thing you need to know about the grand staff. So now you know the treble clef and the bass clef. In piano music, we play notes in the treble and bass clef at the same time, and so we connect these two staffs with a brace. And the brace is this curvy symbol right here. So I want you to practice drawing a brace. You can do it anywhere. A little bit of a curved line, and it swoops into a point, and then it curves back out. So practice drawing the brace. It braces the two staffs together. The brace. And it's always found at the beginning of a line of music, and it connects the treble and bass clefs together. Okay? A bar line is just very simple to draw. A straight line up and down, and it's dividing our staffs into parts, into measures. And at the end of a piece, you'll always see a double bar line, and a double bar line signals the end of a piece. And if you want to get really picky, the very last line is a little bit thicker, and you'll notice that in your music. It's a little bit tricky to draw, but that's what a double bar line looks like. And the last symbol that I want you to know is a repeat sign. So in music, you might see, at a double bar line, you might see two dots. I'll make them big so you can see them in the video. 2 dots between those middle spaces and 2 dots here, and that's telling you to go back to the beginning of the piece and to play that music again. So that's a repeat sign. Those are our parts of the staff.